Listen, let's talk about some other good news. Friend of the show, Mike Mansury, is back in the wrestling business. He, of course, had a long run with the WWE, became a good friend of yours and everybody who worked behind the scenes in WWE. And then he moved to the other end of the world to work in mixed martial arts. But man, he's with AEW now. How about that? Mike Mansury
Oh,
doing his thing again.
I didn't know that.
How cool is
Wow.
that, dude?
That's a big hire for Tony.
Huge hire and
Yeah.
super proud to get to know Mike. You and I spent some time with him and tore it down in a bar with Corey Graves once, and just a hell of a nice guy. And I'm glad back around.
He's a wine drinking son of a bitch, man. Pinot Noir Mike. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That's a huge hire for Tony.
Very big hire. You know,
Yeah.
they've been trying to figure it out. I think, you know, for a while. I know that Keith Mitchell retired, and I know that Kevin Sullivan's doing his thing, but man, that's a big operation. You know, they're cranking out.
What's Kevin doing?
Not the devil, you know,
Oh.
yeah, not the devil.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The other Kevin Sullivan. I get them confused too. I even have them programmed in my phone, and I put a little picture.
Well, here's what happened with Mike. You know, Mike was going to replace Kevin Dunn, but here's the people. Things don't understand. People don't understand that Kevin Dunn ain't going anywhere.
No,
he's got the disease as bad as I've had it. I mean, I just spoke with him yesterday. He's why would he walk away from something he enjoys? You know, that's what saddened me about Vince. Not that Hunter and Stephanie were taking over. It's just you know that Vince, when you do something like that for so long, like myself, it's hard to walk away from. So, but Mike is great. I'm happy for him. And that's a big deal for Tony. Congratulations. Tony's riding a high right now because he's pretty heavily involved with the Jaguars too. So he's having a good time.
Rick, let's talk about Bronson Reed. I don't know if you saw, but Hunter has brought back yet another fellow. He came in and splashed Dexter Loomis over the weekend and helped the Miz, who you were just raving about, pull something off. Bronson Reed was a guy that a lot of people thought was going to have a bright future, and especially the way he had been featured in NXT. And then, poof, he was gone. Once again, Hunter has brought him back. What do you think about Bronson Reed?
Why was he gone?
Man, who knows? You know, when the whole...
Yeah, I never understood that.
I don't think anybody did, but he's back in WWE now. What do you expect?
Well, he does some amazing stuff for a guy his size.
Yes.
So, I mean, I haven't heard him talk that much, but anytime you're that agile and that big, and you can expect anything. And like I said, I think that with the number of guys that are getting hurt and it doesn't seem to change, there's always going to be injuries. It's a very physical sport, as we talk about. But I think Hunter's building a depth chart, and like I said, I would assume he's getting these guys back at a more reasonable rate.
Okay.
So, you know, because a lot of people get paid a lot of money that don't deserve it. And, you know, in this case, I hope he's making as much as he possibly can. But if he's an addition, and I think he's good. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I think he's good. Let me see him in a couple single matches, and I'll be able to give you a better opinion.